My name is Leyden. I'm the founder of Create Global Healing. I work in Rwanda with orphan genocide survivors, and I created a program called Project Light, which is the world's first international youth healing, leadership, and entrepreneurship program. I also work in Sandy Hook, Connecticut with the survivors of the Sandy Hook Elementary School tragedy. Prior to working in Rwanda and Sandy Hook, I created the Grace Process, which is a spiritual growth learning experience to help us transcend our egos and live fully in our hearts.
And what was the big breakthrough in your experience with Enlightened tapping?
Well, it was moments before I was going to go on stage to make the biggest ask I've ever made in my life, to raise money. And this is normally somewhat of a constricting thing for me. And my intention was to be able to find that stillness inside of me where I could allow my authentic story to emerge. And Alan Davidson was amazingly helpful right there on the spot, said, let's do some enlightened tapping. And I will tell you that in my grace process, finding those places of enlightenment was something that I had experienced before. However, the difference here was that the resonance of the tapping and the invitation of the words, the energy and the resonance, allowed me to move into this space of expansion where I experienced my infinite self. It was a sense of permission that I could go there consciously and not just in a state of meditation or in a state of being in nature or a state of even my own process, which is being in gratitude, love, joy, and wonder. There was an invitation to again experience myself in ways that I had come here to experience.
During that short tapping experience, what would you say, the biggest surprise or aha? And then also tell us the outcome of your big ask.
I think the calling out of those different parts of me and being able to step into them in an instant and embody them and again feel it consciously in my body, in my heart, and in my mind was very surprising. And I had so much fun telling my story, telling my big why, and in less than 20 minutes we raised $34,000. And it's fun and I like it.
And now, since your introduction to Enlightened tapping, how's it stayed with you? How's it impacted your life?
Well, I do play that recording of that session, and I don't even need the recording. I can simply touch into the memory and the resonance field that Alan created, and into that deeper knowing. It's something that I can recall because every cell in my body has experienced it.
So what I hear you saying is that really just at any time you feel like you need some place of expansion, you have the body memory to go there. And so in an instant you can move from, say, your concerns or worries of the day to that infinite and eternal place of your own soul.
I feel like I have the body wisdom now because it's living in my cells, that I can simply recall that experience and that sense of infinite self returns to me.